Say good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
Say welcome back to JJ's Cards and Advice.
Good morning.
Say welcome back to JJ's Cards and Advice. Tune in. Look at that beautiful falling snow today. Snow day for us. But hey, the snow can't stop the grind, so let's get to it. Shout out to Tojo. So if you're gonna watch the end of the video, and I didn't know your name until I went back to the comments. So shout out to you, and then Larry Watson, we got you. It's gonna come up, so I got you too, man. I'm looking at all the comments. Tojo was the first one to comment Tennessee, so I will get to, so he was the first one to comment, so I got him. So this is part one. I'm gonna do part two, and I'm gonna get everybody. Whatever state you ask for, I'm gonna get to it. So I'll stay watching the comments. So appreciate you guys again. Let's get into it. So Tennessee dealer's license part one. Let's get it. So first things first, the licensing fee. The licensing fee is $400. So that's the application fee is $400. So that's right off the bat. And if you have any salespeople, it's $35 per salesperson. And first things first, you have to establish a business with a facility, and you got to have a minimum square feet of 288 square feet. 288 square feet is the minimum that you're supposed to have for your place of business. Yes. Appreciate you. Can you go sit down for 1 second? Thank you. So you must have a square feet of 288 square feet total. And the facility must have a display lot, which should be able to hold at least 15 cars. So you gotta be able to hold at least 15 cars, a minimum of 15 cars for sale, and you gotta have at least 3 parking spots for customer parking. So you gotta basically so your front area doesn't have to be big, or your building doesn't have to be big. It's just the space behind you has to be enough to hold 15 cars. So that's not really too bad, because 288 square feet is not that big. So you can find Okay, I'll be done in a second. So basically here in Tennessee, you don't have to have that big of a space to get started. It's just mainly just trying to find some place that holds 15 cars. So that's not too bad. Then next, you have to submit a completed floor plan form. So I'm guessing, like here in Tennessee, that you have to have a floor plan just to get started. That's what I've been reading over and over, but I'm gonna find out more information on that on part two. And you have to obtain, just like any state, you have to obtain. Hold on, let me finish right quick. I got it. Thank you. It's okay. I got it for right now. It's okay. Hang on. So just like any other state, you have to obtain a zoning compliance from your local zoning authority. That's what you're gonna have to do in any state. You gotta prepare a copy of your business. So your articles of incorporation. So once you start your LLC, that's what you'll get. So if you start an LLC or a corporation or whatever, you're gonna get that form. So that's where you have to turn in on everything. And then next, you have to have prepare a compiled financial statement, including a minimum net worth of $10,000, along with a completion letter from a CPA. So you have to have a minimum net worth of at least $10,000 here in Tennessee. I haven't seen this requirement in any other state so far. So this is the first one I'm seeing it in. So you must have a minimum. So here you got to have a minimum of at least a $10,000 net worth. Not saying that you have to have 10,000. You know what net worth is, just all the stuff that adds up, to 10,000 and whatever. But so you have to have a minimum net worth of 10,000. You must have this completion letter filled out from a CPA. So you must have a CPA. So, but you're gonna need a CPA or accountant, no matter when you start the business, regardless. So it's best to try to find one beforehand. At least the one you can trust, the one that will write this plan up for you. Hang on 1 second. Just sit down right there for 1 second, okay? Okay. Thank you. So best to just find a CPA. That'll be my best bet, to find one before you even get started. They can put your business plan and a financial statement together, so it helps out a lot.
How watch your TV?
Yes, you can watch your TV in 1 second. Hold on 1 second. So so yeah, so get your CPA, let them get everything in order, and you also have to obtain a business tax license, which that's in mainly most of the states. But yeah, so this is just going to be a part one. So basically, let's just go back over it. You got to establish a facility with a minimum square feet of 288 square feet. You have to have a restroom. That's any place. You must have a restroom. You must be able to display and hold 15 cars, and with 3 parking spots for your customer. The the place of business must feature a sign with a permanently installed and clearly visible from the road. The sign should state the full name of the dealership with a minimum of 8-inch letters, so the letters have to be at least 8 inches high, along with a designation of business entity. So okay, so that's one thing I'm just now seeing too. So on your sign, it has to have your name and LLC attached with it. So if you're LLC or LP or S corporation, it has to have that with it. So here in Oklahoma, I can see my name. My name is a Dollar and Dream Auto Sales. But that doesn't have LLC, but it doesn't have to be on the sign. Okay, I'll turn it on in 1 second. Just hang on. Can you hang on 1 second for me? Thank you. Sit down right there for 1 second. I'll be with you in 1 second. So on your sign, so don't make your name too long, or you're just gonna have to spend more money, for all the. Well, you probably won't have to spend more money for the sign, just because the names. You probably will, because to add the extra, you might have to might need a little bit bigger sign. So you gotta have LLC or LP or S corporation, whatever your type of company is. You gotta have that on your sign as well. You gotta have a floor plan. And you got to make sure you get your zoning compliance obtained from the local zoning authority. And then you must have a minimum net worth of 10,000. It's not saying that you need 10,000 in the bank, but I would advise you to have at least close to that, or somewhere around that when you're getting started, because once you get started, and you gotta have, like, once you pay all the stuff and pay all these fees and get all this stuff taken care of, you want to have some money to be able to buy some cars. But I'm not gonna let this video drag on to too much longer. As you can see, got daddy's father duties, and shout out to one of the people in the membership. He know who he is. He sent me some merch, and I'm gonna stay rocking it as much as possible. If y'all people just want to send me some merch, or you part of the membership want to send me some merch, or just want to send me some merch, I will always rock it as much as possible. Hey, that's one thing I can do. Me rocking the shirt and showing support is free, so I can always do that. So this is just part one of the Tennessee dealer's license. Tune in next week and we'll finish part two. And shout out to, he know who he is. He answered this video. So appreciate you guys. I'm out. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.